Hello, everyone. Great afternoon. So, welcome to Brewing Live, the daily community service of Decaf Coffee Republic that fills your digital cup with great stuff that matters because you and your life matters to us. So, Decaf Coffee Republic is the home of professional certified CACC life coaches and coaching hub of Life Coach Philippines. We are located inside Pioneer Center compound along Pioneer Road, corner Brixton, and United Streets, Capitolio, Pasig City. Our operation hour is from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So we are celebrating KAI Vegan Month as we tie the knot of partnership with Vegan Essentials Inc. So each live cast for this month of March will focus on awareness for vegan as a lifestyle of choice so that you can advance in choosing a way of life that is not only healthy but promotes love and safety for humans and animals too. So today is episode 636 and our live streaming is dubbed as What's the Fuzz? Ayan, plant-based food and your mental health. So this live streaming is in partnership with Life Coach Philippines and our intention as game changers is to brew mental fitness in your space and help nurture holistic mental health for you and the people who matter most to you. So shout out to our KAI Vegan Coaching community and to my fellow kindred coaches serving in this corner of the digital space and advancing life coaching ethically and authentically with passion. Giving is a lifestyle that never goes out of style. So as you recognize the value that we provide as an organization, we truly appreciate receiving your stars and or your love gift through fan transfer. So just check the caption of this video for bank info and or GCash account. We exist to help clients experience healing and breakthrough by providing a safe space for inspiration to begin with a cup of coffee and for transformation to happen through the platform of life coaching. So we are more than a traditional cafe that serves your favorite and classic comfort food like sausage platter, waffles, bagels, cakes, milkshakes, and coffee-based drinks because we help individuals to make a therapeutic lifestyle change with our line of plant-based meal, natural fruit juices, keto products, sugar replacement, and insulin organic wine and tea. Decaf Coffee Republic is also the exclusive distributor of David's Faith insulin wine and tea in the area of Mandaluyong and Parañaque. So our hashtag Save One campaign against diabetes is ongoing and we invite you to partner or to join us as reseller and brand ambassadors to help raise awareness of sugar regulator products to help fight the debilitating symptoms and effects of diabetes. So please check our FB page for the menu of sumptuous meal and refreshing drinks or connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 to partner with Decaf Coffee Republic in advancing health and wellness in your space. So if you just joined us in, welcome and thank you for being here. And you may, of course, feel free to circulate the link of this video to invite your friends to watch with you. You may also tag them in the comment below and give them some shout out, thumbs up, encouragement, motivation, and best, you can just acknowledge and express gratitude. So as for me, let me give my shout out to fellow mental model collectors inside B Learning Society by Master Coach A. So if you are one person who desires, of course, no, to experience transformation in areas of health, wealth, and relationships, then I invite you to join us inside B Learning Society as one of the mental model collectors with full access pass to the monthly mental model masterclass of Master Coach A that is exclusive for B Learning Society members only. So B Learning Society is the tent maker of B Learning Homes for mental fitness and on top of the food and beverage discount we enjoy from Decaf Coffee Republic. We mental model collectors also benefit from, of course, no 90-minute free coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. In short, you already learn, you have a discount from Decaf Coffee Republic, and you have a free 90-minute coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. So if you want to know more about this and for your registration assistance, of course, connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661. So we are now diving into today's conversation. Again, it's what's the fuzz? Ayan, plant-based food in your mental health. So please do tag your friends, forward this video link, and invite others to join our conversation on radical healing. So just in case you're meeting me for the first time, so my name is Coach Candee Teng. So I'm a professional certified CACC life and mental health coach from the Life Coach Philippines, and I help mentally challenged individuals stuck in cycles of mental challenges and pain to take full control of their life towards healing and recovery. So if you are watching this on a replay, then comment hashtag replay and do send us a message if you wish to connect with any points that resonates with you. You may find the YouTube link where you can watch the replay of all the episodes of Brewing Live in the caption of this video. So please do follow and subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified when new learning videos becomes available. Again, what's the fuzz? Plant-based food and your mental health. So before I proceed now, I would like to greet our fellow learners for this afternoon. So we have Coach Teen, si Kichi, ayan. Si Master Coach Jasmine, we also have Coach Gracie, ayan. At maraming salamat po sa inyong pagbati, ayan. Okay, so the topic again, it's what's the fuzz? Plant-based food and your mental health. So what's the fuzz? Kasi di ba there's so much going on right now about vegan or veganism, no? And people are really pushing through veganism. So what is it all about, no? Bakit nga ba? And I don't know if you have heard, but it actually promotes good mental well-being aside from the physical, no, mental being, aside from, of course, their advocacy of being kind to all living beings. So madami po yan. So ano ngayon ang connection nila, no, with the with mental health? And this is I really am excited to share this because this is a personal journey to me. So just in case you don't know, no, so I am clinically diagnosed with multiple mental illnesses, no, when I started, and one of them is bipolar. So isa sa napapansin ko na ano talaga, no, changer is really bipolar because of the ups and downs of the mood, and of course, di ba, may depression naman kasama yon. But I am already healed, no, from bipolar and may multiple personality disorder. And actually, this year, no, actually it started late last year or towards the last quarter of the year, where I really got into a plant-based lifestyle. Okay, so I won't say that I'm vegan because I'm not, hindi pa ako full, no, but more of I go forward towards plant-based lifestyle. Ayan. For just in case you don't know, hello Coach Nords. Maraming salamat. Ayan. So for those people, no, especially for people like me, no, depression actually poses, or any mental conditions, no, poses a major obstacle to accomplishing even the simplest task, no, and can contribute to a chronic, or to an array of chronic diseases, no, or it can even exacerbate, no, existing health problems. So kung meron ka ng problema sa health mo and you are not able to really take care of it because of depression, no, kasi nga yung habits mo, routines mo, lahat yan eventually, no, bumabagsak. Eventually madaming lumalabas sa health problems, and that was my journey last quarter, like literally everything, no, pati physical health ko, mental, emotional health, lahat bagsak po. So technically, no, I switched and I transitioned to a plant-based diet. But it was not abrupt, no. It's not an easy step. It was a step by step. And if you ask how, of course, I have my mental health coach with me, si Master Coach A. So I'm going to share with you what I have learned, no, doon sa journey ko. So just in case you don't know, and just in case you know, no. So this is a recap that plant-based diet, people actually tawag dito, advocate plant-based diet because it is associated with cardiovascular health. lowered risk of chronic illnesses and inflammation, and of course, longevity. So, ibig sabihin, pag kumakain ka ng plant-based diet, no, sinasabi nila, tumatagal daw yung buhay mo. And there is actually a research, no, published in the Journal of Molecular Nutrition and Food Research. So, on a molecular level to, no, that a diet rich in specific plant products, no, can also reduce the risk of cognitive impairment. So, when you talk about cognitive impairment, sa cognition natin yan, sa mental health natin yan, brain health natin yan. And of course, dementia in the elderly, because eventually, no, as we age, no, nagkakaroon ng dementia if we are really not able to take care of our health. Sabi nila, mamaya i-connect ko yung you are what you eat, actually, no. So there is also a study published in British Journal of Psychiatry where they analyzed, no, the dietary patterns and risk of depression of participants over a 5-year period. So ganun katagal yung study na yun, no. And they concluded that individuals eating whole foods, no, reported to have fewer symptoms of depression compared to those who ate mostly processed food. And additionally, when comparing a vegetarian versus omnivorous diet, vegetarians reported more positive moods than meat eater according to study published in nutritional journal. So tatanungin mo, Coach, di ba vegan to? So bakit may vegetarian? So just in case you don't know, again, plant-based tong inaano ko, no, your what's the fuzz? It's about plant-based diets and your mental health. And just in case you don't know, there are actually 4 types of plant-based diets. No, we have vegan. So si vegan talaga purely no animal products and byproducts. Okay, so si vegetarian, the second one is vegetarian. Vegetarian naman is may exemption sila. No, they have egg and they have cheese. Now, you can also be pesco vegetarian, no? So, ibig sabihin may pesco, may seafood ka. So, seafood vegetarian. And the last one is semi-vegetarian. So, from time to time, you switch, no? So, in my case, I'm more of a pesco, no? Pesco vegetarian. Or technically, hindi, semi-vegetarian siya because when I want to eat meat, I go for white meat. So, technically, white meat are seafood and chicken, but I don't go for red meat. So, ano ba yung mga red meat is pork, anything na yung hindi yung blood nila red kasi lahat naman na blood red, di ba? But technically, lahat ng meat nila ay kulay red. Yung meat mismo nila yung kulay red, kaya siya red meat, okay? So, just in case, again, you don't know, these are the 4 types of plant-based diet. So, pag sinabing plant-based diets, hindi necessarily kailangan naka-full greens ka. Ibig sabihin, hindi kailangan naka-salad ka or naka-substitute, no, plant-based meal ka. Pwedeng naka-semi-vegetarian ka, pesco-vegetarian, vegetarian, or vegan. Ayan. So, just to be clear, those are plant-based diets and those are considered actually plant-based diets. Hindi kailangan naka-extreme na vegan ka. Okay? Okay. So, there is actually an interventional studies, no, that plant-based diets helps with metabolism, your microbiota, and your brain function. So, microbiota yung sa loob natin, mga living beings dyan sa loob natin, may microbiomes yan. So, why do people go into plant-based diet, no? So, technically, of course, to take care of their health, but most often, no, you hear this from people who wants to really lose weight. Ito po talaga yung mas naririnig natin. But did you know that actually switching to a plant-based diet, no, aside from the weight status, no, na yung stats ng weights mo, no, bumababa, it actually helps with your glucose, no, your insulin, and your plasma lipids and inflammatory markers. Ibig sabihin yung mga markers sa katawan natin, yung inflammatory, no. So, there are studies actually that investigates, no, that plant-based diets actually affect our microbial or our neurological, okay, and or neurological or psychiatric diseases status and other brain functions. So when you talk about switching to plant-based diets, you want to be able to consider as well your mental health kasi connected ang mental health natin with our physical health. And there is actually the inflammatory index, no? Ibig sabihin, an index yung hinahanap niyo yung this is the gauge no ng inflammatory, yung pagka-inflamed ng mga organs natin diyan sa katawan na dito sa loob ng katawan natin no. It was found no yung literally generally the inflammatory index is lower in vegan, vegetarian and pesco vegetarian compared to a semi-vegetarian, overweight to obese dieters. Ibig sabihin, mga carnivorous, meat eaters, ayan, mas malayo po yung inflammatory index nila. In short, mas inflamed, mas may imbalances no when it comes to carnivorous diet. Ibig sabihin, kumakain ka ng meat. Okay? So, ayan, si Coach Part. Hello, maraming salamat, Coach Part. Okay. So, depression is actually an inflammation in your brain. Ayan. So, ano ba yung connection ng plant-based diet with your brain? Ito na po. Because there are so many things no in meat, especially in red meat no, that causes inflammation in our body. And technically, you want to be able to become aware that your brain is an organ. So, pag yung ibang organ natin sa katawan kayang ma-inflame, technically our brain becomes inflamed too. And when our brain becomes inflamed, no, there's a blood-brain barrier. Marami yan. I talked about this before. So, baka i-pull up ko din siya ulit, no. So, technically, pag nai-inflame yung brain natin, the mechanism of our brain to prevent, no, mga foreign substance na hindi dapat pumapasok sa brain, eventually hindi nagfa-function, so nakakapasok and it causes inflammation in our brain. And ano ba yung nakakasira ng blood-brain barrier? It's actually the food that we eat, no. Meron mga certain things in the food that we eat, no, that weakens the blood-brain barrier, therefore inflames our brain. And pag inflame po ang brain natin, automatically it creates a chemical imbalance sa neurotransmitters natin. Neurotransmitters are what is used no by our brain to communicate with other organs and to actually function. No, kasama lahat yan. It's a big picture. But technically, when you talk about depression and mental health conditions, no, there is an inflammation in your brain. So plant-based foods are actually high in antioxidants and phytochemicals, which generally help to repair damage and decrease inflammation in brain cells. Okay? So, ganun po kaganda si plant-based food. Anything you derive from plant food, no, can help restore balance to your neurotransmitter. And syempre, pag nagbabalanse yan ng neurotransmitter natin, si brain ang nagsisend ng signals no, to other parts of our organ, eventually, umaayos din ang ating ibang organ. Okay? So, many people actually suffering from depression have elevated levels of enzyme called monoamine oxidase or MAO, MAO, okay? So, medyo hindi natin gagawin masyadong technical, no? But technically, etong enzyme na to, they break down serotonin, dopamine, and norepinephrine, okay? So, ito yung mga neurotransmitters that helps regulate our mood. Ayan. So, technically, meron talaga silang elevated levels of MAO, okay, or MAO, yan, which sinisira niya yung tatlong crucial neurotransmitters that helps regulate our mood. So eventually nagkakaroon ng bipolar, iba-ibang klaseng mood disorder. So high levels of MAO no leads to low levels of specific neurotransmitters that eventually causes depression and other mental health conditions. And phytochemical quercetin, I don't know if you heard of quercetin, but very, very powerful tong si quercetin, no? It can only be found in plant foods. Andoon lang siya sa plant food makikita. And it acts as an inhibitor to MAO o monoamine oxidase. Again, si MAO, siya po yung nagsisira ng tatlong crucial neurotransmitters natin that regulates the mood, okay? And now, here comes quercetin. Siya yung hero, di ba? Siya yung taga-save. Talagang ganun ko na lang in-explain. But quercetin is the one that acts as inhibitor. So, kinokontrol niya si MAO na nagsisira ng neurotransmitters natin. Therefore, if you have this in your body, if you take this in your body, no, eventually, It works as a natural antidepressant. Ganun po kaganda si quercetin. And again, quercetin can only be found in plant foods. Nasa halaman po siya. Wala po siya sa mga meat products and of course processed products. So it's purely in plant-based food. So quercetin is very, very important. No, again, it acts as a natural antidepressant, and of course, dahil natural antidepressant siya, ini-inhibit niya si MAO, si MAO, no. Eventually when you have this in your body, no, it increases the amount of serotonin, dopamine, and norepinephrine in the brain. And eventually, no, if you want to know about foods, no, high level in quercetin, you can of course Google about it. Nandyan yan. But I'll just give you a few examples, no. Meron si apple, si kale, berries, grapes, onion. Ayan, kaya nag-onion soup po ako aside from the metabolism, no, it really helps with the mental health. And of course, green tea. At saan ko po kinukuha ang onion ko? Of course, sa Decaf Coffee Republic because we support local farmers. Okay. So ngayon, di ba, pinag-usapan ko ngayon si plant. Ano ba yung nakukuha mo sa plant? Okay. Now, I'm going to talk about particular, isa lang, arachidonic acid. Okay? So it is a type of acid, a type of fat found only in animals. Okay? And it serves as precursor to inflammatory chemicals in our body. Ibig sabihin, ito po yung nagpapa-inflame sa katawan natin. So by eating foods high in arachidonic acid, such as, ayan, guilty po ko dito, I'm so sorry, di ba? Pero comfort food ko po kasi siya. Chicken, egg, and other animal products. So doon po, no, nakukuha si arachidonic acid, okay? We set off a cascade of chemical reactions in our body. So these reactions eventually, no, lead to an increase in inflammatory mediator circulating in the bloodstream. So mediate niya, no, kinakalat niya yung inflammatory tawag dito. Basta yung mga nagpapa-inflame, okay? Yung nagpapa-inflame sa ating bloodstream. And of course, when it goes to our blood, eventually, it goes to the organs. So the results in general, so ang result niya ay general inflammation or an overactive immune response. Okay? So yung iba dito, di ba? Ako, I had a season in my life where I experienced autoimmune, no, skin condition. Talagang nagkakaroon ako ng redness sa katawan ko. So technically, yun siya, no, it's because of high levels of this acid, because of animal products and animal byproducts. So nakukuha mo yan sa animal products, no. So when this inflammation, no, eventually reaches the brain, again, magkakaroon ka ng feelings of anxiety, stress, hopelessness, depression, and other mental health condition can actually arise. So eventually, no, individuals who avoid foods high in this acid tend to be happier. Study po talaga to. Happier, they have more positive moods. So eventually, no, by eliminating inflammatory animal food from your diet, it not only ensures, no, your physical health, but your mental health as well. And this is very true because when I switched to plant-based diet, no, nung nagsuswitch na ako, my journey, I started to curb down on red meat. So red meat muna yung tinanggal ko, no. But the white meat, it's still there. It's more of chicken talaga and eggs. So nandoon pa yan sila. Madami po akong diet na tinaray and it all messed up my body, no, mental health. Hindi po kasi talaga siya because nagkakaroon ng excess of everything when you switch to a diet, no. Kailangan mo kasi, when you choose a diet, you choose a diet where your hormone, yung ano mo, where there is balance. Ibig sabihin kasi si carb, protein, fats, these are all needed by our body. So when you switch to low carb, it's very detrimental, no, lalo na pag immediately switch ka. But in my case kasi, I had to because I have medical conditions, like literally I have high blood stats. So literally kailangan ko ng a little drastic muna, no, to para bumaba. Tapos eventually nag-regulate kami ni Master. So my case is very different because I have a condition. But if you don't have any physical health condition, you can start immediately, no, na dahan-dahan. You can just probably start cutting down on pork, on beef, ganyan. So, cutting down, I didn't say na talaga eliminate muna. You cut down muna. Pwedeng cut down, tas eliminate. Case ko kasi it's very drastic, eliminate siya agad, no? But again, I would not recommend that if you don't have any mental health coach kasi mas nakaka-affect po siya sa mental health natin. So, if you want to know more about it, paano, then feel free to message me, no? I'll be happy to share with you yung journey ko. So, technically, ayun siya. So, when I switched to a plant-based diet, no, more of plant-based na, and if you ask where I get my plant-based meals, again, it's from Decaf Coffee Republic because they offer customized meal plan. So, yung akin, purely customized siya, naka-plant-based ako, then I don't eat white rice because I cannot because of my health condition. So, naka-konjac rice ako, which is a 5-calorie rice, and it is plant-based, no? Plant-based pa rin siya. Or cauli rice or cauliflower rice. So, technically, halaman po talaga yung kinakain ko. But what's different and what's good in in decaf, yung mga meals sa decaf is you don't deprive your taste bud. Okay, plant-based siya, but the texture, yung lasa niya, same siya sa meat. Okay, same siya sa red meat na yan. So hindi mo feeling na pinaparusahan yung sarili mo, but you eventually get to enjoy, no, eating, and you get to enjoy the benefits that you gain, no, aside from the physical health. But it's really, sa akin talaga, it's really the mental health. Napansin ko everything is more stable, then yung skin conditions ko nawala siya, like literally nawala na siya until now. Hindi na siya lumalabas. So literally I got healed because I switched into a plant-based diet. And pansin ko po yung mood ko, I can control more of yung mood ko. I have become self-aware as well, no, when I switch into plant-based diet. And I have eating disorder as well. So meron pa naman, ongoing pa yung eating disorder ko. But when I started plant-based diet, it took me a month, no, to actually to tawag dito, to adapt. So medyo may pa ako doon, may cycles pa ako ng binging and throwing up. But now, March, 2 months na po akong walang throwing up. So that's how great plant-based diet is. And aside from that, no, dahil may mental health coach ako, eating disorders are triggered by, of course, different mental traumas. Technically sa case ko, mga traumas yan, mga emotions, so napaprocess. Pag naka-plant-based meal plan, no, and you're working with a mental health coach, technically you can see bakit why do you eat certain food, no, what triggers it, ano yung meron doon sa food mo. So technically, food is not just a food, there is an emotion to it, there's memories to it, there's so much in it, and you can get that awareness and help yourself heal when you go and switch to a plant-based meal. And of course, mental health coaching sa case ko. If you are clinically diagnosed, then I really invite you to check out mental health coaching. Okay? Now, baba tayo ulit. Balik tayo doon sa topic ng more of sa physical naman. Technically, I've been talking about this. Last na po ito, ang ating gut microbiome, yung gut natin. So when you talk about gut, it's from the esophagus down hanggang sa down doon sa organ natin, ganyan sa liver, as in yung buong ito, okay, yung upper body natin, that is actually the gut. Punong-puno po yan. But oftentimes, no, people know more about the gut through the intestines, okay? So part lang yan, si intestine is just part of your gut, okay? So there's such a thing as what we call the brain-gut axis connection. In short, yung brain mo at saka yung gut mo, they are actually connected. As in, literally, meron siyang pathway na diretsyo. So, what you eat technically, if it affects your gut, pag hindi siya okay sa gut mo, pupunta siya sa brain mo, hindi din okay si brain mo. So, the effects of a plant-based diet on microbiome gut-brain axis, no, are reviewed doon sa study. There is a study, no, yung microbial composition and activity and behavior and cognition eventually improves. So yung iba neto, if you really want to go into a specifics of this, no, yung BMI or body mass index bumababa, yung HbA1c, hemoglobin bumababa, cholesterol bumababa, lipoprotein bumababa, lahat po bumababa. Okay, lahat po siya bumababa kasi gumaganda po yung gut natin when you switch into a gut microbe, a plant-based diet, no. And again, when you eat plant-based diet, since it is full of anti-inflammatory, no, it lowers your yung sistema ng katawan mo, ng organ mo. It lowers the systemic inflammation, okay? And due to the abundance, again, of anti-inflammatory molecule na meron ang plant mismo, no, eventually, no, bumababa, umaayos yung katawan mo, umaayos yung gut mo, umaayos din yung brain mo. But pro-inflammatory food are actually animal-derived molecules. And of course, I won't dive into it kasi may molecular trauma din yan. So technically, if titingnan mo yan, no, meron kasing such as animal industry or animal farming, no. Technically, the food that they give to animals, okay, are technically puro diyan mga chemicals din yan. So yung chemicals kinain ng mga hayop, ng mga animals, no, it goes into their system. Eventually, we eat the animal, pumupunta din yan sa katawan natin, kaya napupuno po tayo ng inflammatory sa ating katawan. So by eating plant-based food, you are able to provide your system with phytochemicals and vitamin C, no, or technically vitamin C that boost our immune function and prevent certain types of diseases, especially cancer. Okay, ganun po kaganda talaga ang effect ni plant-based food. Of course, overweight, this is my journey ko din to, body composition, yung glucose tolerance, if you have insulin tolerance, ayan, naki-help yan. Pag nagsiswitch ka into a plant-based meal, no, yung digestion mo, it becomes better because it creates a beautiful microbiota, no, in your gut, and eventually, no, mental health, kasi aangat yan sa mental health. So it has so many nutritional benefits, no. You get to increase your fiber, si beta carotene, vitamin K, vitamin C, si folate acid, si magnesium, si potassium, yan lahat yan ay importante sa ating katawan, and it can be found in plant-based diet. So technically, when you look into it, no, when you are not able to take care of your mental health, and of course, no, and mental illness or mental challenges comes in, no, it can take a serious toll not only on your physical well-being but as well your emotional well-being, no. And of course, pag titingnan mo talaga yan, healthcare costs and workplace productivity, mag-ripple effect yan with the way you work. Syempre, di man kakasakit ka, yung cost mo tataas. So this is a great a great way to tell you that plant-based diet is not expensive. Technically, kasi yan ang sinasabi ng mga tao. Plant-based diets are expensive. No, no, no. Plant-based diets are not expensive because if you don't take care of your health and you keep eating inflammatory food and processed food, technically tatamaan din ang iyong mental health aside from your physical health. And of course, pag tinamaan yan, di ba, very costly, very, very costly ang mga maintenance. Very costly ang nagpapa-check up ka. It's series of check-ups, hindi lang yan like blood test. Madami po yan. And you will go to specific doctors, no? So, kada doctor, may bayad yan. So, technically, if you really compute and you zoom out, no, titingnan mo yung buong picture, it's actually cheaper for you to switch on a plant-based diet then eventually take care of your health na bumabagsak dahil punong-puno ng inflammatory ang ating katawan. And of course, if you are one who's already starting, who has mental challenges, no, technically, a way you can help yourself is by switching into a plant-based diet. But then again, I recommend you to connect with a mental health coach first before you do anything drastic. Kasi baka biglang drastic yung pag switch mo to a plant-based diet. there is such a thing as what we promote here in Decaf Coffee Republic, which is the healthy switch, where dahan-dahan, customize siya based on what you need and what you can. Okay? Hindi what you can, kung ano muna yung kaya mo, then technically you journey yourself towards healthy switch. And if you want to know about this, just in case, pag suffer ka, you want to keep on, hindi ka naniniwala, then I'll just give you a study, no? Antidepressants comes with side effects and often lead to more serious depression even after stopping the medication. As antidepressants are often long-term medication, their costs add up significantly over time and can become a lifelong expense. So better to switch, di ba? So in addition to personal expenses on your part, no, to maintain your health, depression causes the loss of an estimated 200 million, okay, 200 million work days each year but sa dahil sa mga taong naapektuhan sa mental health. And it cost employers, no, between $17 to 44 billion, $17 billion to 44 billion. Ganun po kalaki ang nawawala. So in terms of healthcare cost naman, depression is said to be responsible for $83 billion each year due to increased medical expenses and of course loss of productivity. Just imagine, this is a research back on 2015. So imagine mo na lang, 8 years later, I'm sure, di ba, mas malala ngayon. So again, mental health and mental illnesses is caused or influenced by, of course, various factors, no? But one way that you can start taking care of your mental health and, really journeying towards healing. If you want to ask me, no, may mental health condition ka, coach, what can I start to do for myself? No, connect with us and you can even start, no, just start incorporating plant-based in your diet. So, kung hindi mo kaya mag-switch, incorporate muna, mag-add-on ka lang muna, okay? So, that's one of the great ways that you can actually help yourself. So, that's plant-based diet in your mental health, how it helps you journey towards healing. So, thank you for joining me today and supporting the advancement of mental fitness. So, I would like to invite you to join us on floor for our face-to-face community event. So, every Monday, we have Nurturing Monday with Coach Tin, no? Or a walk along with Coach Tin. Okay, on Groove Tuesdays, it's all about habits with Master Coach Hasmin. Okay, and on Wednesdays, it's Purposeful Wednesdays, away in a day with Coach Party, Coach Rezzhel. And of course, on Strengthening Thursdays, it's Coaching for the Soul with Master Coach A. And on Friday, no, we give the space a rest. And on Saturday, we are back for Fub Saturday, an open mic night with Coach Orville. So every night it's community night at 7:30 p.m. Okay, so I invite you to do join us on floor, and I hope to meet you one of these days. So as well, no, if you're interested to become a professional service provider, either as a life coach or a mental health coach like us, feel free to connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 to know more about the co-actively co-create life coach certification program by Master Coach A, because we are now accepting application for mental health certification and internship program with limited slots. So make sure that you make the reservation with Coach Rezzhel. Again, veganism is a lifestyle and we choose to stay cruelty-free and sustainable in our product choices, not only in food, but in what touches our skin. So join us back tomorrow, same time and same digital space for episode 637, Minimalist and Mental Health by Life Coach Rezzhel. Once again, this is Coach Candee Teng, mentally fit to serve in behalf of Life Coach Philippines, and this is us in the Philippines. Love bomb boom, love bomb boom, love bomb boom. We'll see you tomorrow again. Bye-bye. Have a blessed day.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post a beautiful engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag-and-drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag-and-drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.